that's a pleasant frequency where the voice starts to come alive, whereas 1K is just a little squawky sounding to me. So, just like anything else, there's also some subjectivity by the listener as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And funnily enough, you were saying about the shotgun mics earlier, the 416. I just can't get on with them, if I'm honestly honest. It just doesn't work for my voice. There's something about the range of my voice. I mean, it's fine. It would totally do the job. But if I had the choice between a large diaphragm condenser and a shotgun, I would always go for the LDC. But that's just unique to my space and my voice. So I'd like to move on now real quick to mic technique. So I'd like to talk a little bit about that because it makes a huge difference to the end product. So Emmett, why don't we just talk a little bit now about that and what you can do to optimize your sound with technique?
I'll start with a little story. I was working with a guy maybe a decade ago. It's been a while. But he was using a WiNE PLM 103.
Yeah.
And we tweaked it. We got the settings dialed in pretty well. And his promo came on TV, and it aired during the Super Bowl. And just compared to everything around him, he sounded very small. And he had also done a lot of stuff for a bunch of network promos, and they were kind of coming out the same way. But he had done a whole series of those and was continuously doing them, so we could tweak, actually, based on what we were hearing come across TV week to week and make our adjustments that way. And it turned out to be, it wasn't a settings issue at all. He was a radio guy, and he had that thing right in front of his mouth and was just talking straight into the diaphragm, and it just laid there. And when we gave it about 5-6 inches of space and kind of lifted it above his head a little bit, pointing down towards him, it came alive. He sounded worlds better. And so that's just an example of placement and working with the mic, how important that is and how much of a difference it can make. If you don't like the sound, it may not be that there's a problem with the mic or a problem with you. It's a problem with the space between you. And so